We've normalised back-to-back meetings and inboxes overflowing with unread messages, but the reality is most people aren't learning or collaborating in those spaces, they're just surviving them. What if, instead of chasing more communication, we aimed for better communication, slower, smarter, more human? That's the opportunity social podcasting brings to the workplace, and that's where SoundBranch comes in. Just like book clubs, podcast clubs are about sharing ideas, perspectives, and reflections, but they're faster, lighter, and fit around people's lives. With SoundBranch, employees can create and join podcast clubs where they post short voice notes in response to topics, whether it's a new initiative, a leadership book, or the latest thinking on mental health or AI. This isn't about polished audio or professional editing. It's about giving people space to speak and be heard. In traditional meetings, the loudest voice often dominates. In remote teams, time zones and tech access create barriers. SoundBranch removes those barriers. Everyone records when it suits them. Everyone has a turn. It's asynchronous, so there's no pressure to jump in live. And because it's voice-based, it's more personal than text and more inclusive for people who don't love writing or aren't native English speakers. Not everyone sits at a desk. Many workers, whether in healthcare, construction, logistics, or retail, rarely touch a computer during the workday, but they do have a mobile phone. SoundBranch works beautifully for them. They can listen on the go, contribute when they have a spare moment. It's lightweight, mobile first, and designed for real-world use. The best learning doesn't always come from a course or webinar. It comes in moments, small, insightful exchanges between peers. With SoundBranch, those micro moments can happen every day. A 60-second voice note from a colleague can spark a new idea, shift your thinking, or solve a problem. That's real, embedded learning, not just ticking boxes on a training platform. Let's face it, we're moving away from keyboards. Voice computing is growing fast, driven by AI, smart speakers, and now smart glasses. People talk to their devices. They don't just tap them. At the same time, mobile is the default. Most people don't want to read long documents on a desktop. They want to hear something useful on the school run, the commute, or during a break. That's what SoundBranch offers, a future-focused platform for how people actually learn and share knowledge today. Skip the calendar invites, start the conversation, set up a podcast club at work with SoundBranch. Give your people a voice and a better way to learn together.